Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer at the Coffee Conversation Show, powered by the Emerging Lawyer Forum TIF and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is Trademark Battles and Legal Wins Beyond the Courtroom. We have with us Arnab Ghosh, founder of Vox Legals, to dive into the world of intellectual property rights, litigation, and arbitration. With a decade of experience spanning corporate law, criminal defense, and complex IP cases, Arnab has been at the forefront of protecting brands and businesses. From trademark battles to privacy policies, he will share his insights into the evolving legal landscapes and the challenges of running a law firm. But beyond the courtroom, what drives him? We explore the lighter side of his life, from his favorite hobbies to career defining moments. So, welcome Arnab to today's Coffee Conversation Show.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, let me explain you. There are three rounds: professional
Okay.
round, personal round, and a surprise rapid fire round for which you have to be witty, fun, and quick. And here's your gift, your motivation, which will be autographed
Chipping.
and sent to you.
Thank you so much.
So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation and a legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. We help law firms, corporate legal, startups, SMEs with world-class technology, software licensing, and tech training solutions. So my first question for your professional journey round. Arnab, you have had an extensive career in litigation, IPR, and arbitration. What drew you to specialize in intellectual property rights?
Journey started from the college itself. While doing my law, I was a little attracted towards intellectual property rights. And after completion of law, when I decided to get into practice, it was a tent of destiny only, the first office that I joined in Delhi. They were also doing in IP litigation and IP practices, prosecution, litigation, both. So from there, the journey of IP practice began. And once I started on the path, it was just love. It's still going on.
So Arnab, from filing trademarks to conducting criminal raids on counterfeit goods, your work spans many aspects of IPR. What's been the most thrilling case you have handled till date?
Well, there have been many cases, but to share one incident, I'll share a case which I started 2 years back. I'll not take the name of the client for privacy matter,
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah,
we can
my
understand.
client was a very big and prominent name in the field of footwears, a very leading partner. He has businesses in India as well as abroad. There was a particular guy based out of Kanpur who was making counterfeit products of his shoes and other footwears, and using his trade name exactly he copied everything from trade dress to the trademark to everything. The client approached me and sought to take relief against the same, and we decided to file a case in Kanpur. The interesting part about this fellow was he was rapidly changing his offices. He got many offices around in Kanpur main market. And if you don't know, Kanpur is a very big hub of apparels, footwears, leatherwares.
Yeah,
Kanpur is very
yeah.
famous for these. And you find a lot of counterfeit people acting very actively in these places and doing counterfeit stuffs. Now, this interesting fellow, he had created a Facebook page, WhatsApp page, and even a LinkedIn page. And he was
Hmm.
very bold in doing these stuffs. He was even supplying these counterfeit products to the original suppliers of my clients. That's what hit the business of my client. वन ऑफ माई डीलर ऑफ माई क्लाइंट रीच माई क्लाइंट इन शोर सर ये देखो ये आदमी आपका काउंटरफिट बना रहा है और आपसे आधे रेट पर सप्लाई कर रहा है सो व्हाट शुड
Mhm.
वी डू वी फाइल्ड अ केस बिफोर द कमर्शियल कोर्ट कानपुर वी showed him all the relevant evidences and then we conducted an extensive raid. He was so smart that he had made offices, and behind offices there were his godowns where he had stored these products from where he was supplying to Kanpur, and extending he was planning to extend his business to Delhi and Agra also, so that he can have an extensive business. That was the time we traced all his locations, his godowns. We tracked him down, and we had a raid. I think we raided 6 locations at one time. It was quite a big raid, but at the end we brought him down, and he gave. At the end, he came to the court and gave an undertaking that beyond this point, I will never even use your trademark. Neither I will manufacture, or neither I will sell any product bearing your trademark. That has been a very interesting case for me till now. I haven't seen guy this smart.
Wow. So you're driving me into the conversation. As you said, Kanpur is a hub of leather goods and many other
Yes, yes,
apparels and fashion goods. So what advice would you give? Because see, people are coming and building up their empires, and someone one fine day comes up, develops the products at low cost, puts the logo of the brand, which the brand has invested so much time in making this empire, putting up the machinery and everything. So, what advice would you give to this SME business owners for protecting their brand assets?
the first advice I'll give that always protect your brand, file a proper trademark application, be vigilant about your trademark. People usually don't file trademark application considering the fact कि क्यों इतना पैसा लगाना टाइम लगता है. I agree, it takes time, it takes money, but it is giving a brand a protection. You know, or over your logo, over your trademark shows that you've got registered about your trademark, and it conveys a message that you are protective about your trademark. You are aware about your rights. These are small things, but they create a big step. And you have to be vigilant about who is doing a counterfeit and who is not. People usually think कि चलो निपट जाएगा आज नहीं तो कल बंद कर देगा. This happen on a large scale, but you have to be vigilant to take step immediately when you come to know about someone who is doing a counterfeit about your action. Hire a lawyer, take things properly, take things seriously. Otherwise, you lose a lot of business on these stuffs.
Wow. So you have good experience in conducting raids. So what are the steps needed to be done with the enforcement agencies before they come and agree to for the raid?
See, with the enforcement agencies, especially when you're doing a criminal raid, in criminal raid, it is entirely upon the police. There's no involvement of a local commissioner or anything else. You have to be very strict with the police. You have to be, tell them everything. You have to maintain your privacy also. Till the last moment, there has to be an element of surprise left. Otherwise, it might fall against you also. You have to tackle them very cleverly and take them to the side because police have a lot of power. They can do things very well. So, similarly, while doing civil cases, when we deal with local commissioners, we do not tell them everything in advance. We take them to the spot. We show them how big or small the other part is, and how it is affecting our trademark of a client. That is where the local commissioner or the police concerned understand the things and they take adequate action.
Wow. So, Arnab, with the increasing rise of digital businesses, how do you see the landscape of trademark and copyright law evolving in India?
See, now things have got digitized very much. Even the courts are also going towards digitization. Less of paperwork, more of e-filings and things are going on, which is a good thing. Businesses are also changing with digitization. Online counterfeiters happening on a very, I'll say, progressive scale. Even the High Court, Delhi High Court has also recently set up guidelines for tackling these things. So there's a very recent case of Delhi High Court also where it has filed past damages of over 200 crores against Amazon. Amazon is entirely a e-servicing businesses. You see how things are passing. 200 crores in a trademark dispute is a very rare occurrence. It has happened for the first time. This showcase how things are being handled now and how online businesses affecting brands and their businesses. This is the perfect example I can give of it.
Hmm.
E-giants like Amazon have been fined over 200 crores in damages.
Hmm. So, Arnab, what are some of the biggest challenges uh, the startups or SME business owners face in protecting intellectual property rights in today's tech-driven world?
See, first thing I'll say that startups are not very well aware about their IPs. They do not take their IPs that seriously until they reach a good stage. And by that time, maximum IPs lose their IP rights because someone else has copied their brand, someone else has copied their trademarks, their copyrights have gone, their designing works, and even technologies are copied very frequently because people don't protect them. People are not very serious. They think, "Itara paisa kyun lagana? Let's save money on this." And that is the biggest mistake they do because you lose a lot of business by not protecting your IP rights. MSMEs and startups have to be very aware about these things. They need to take things seriously and work upon them. I suppose this is time that they learn and understand these things.
Wow. When an startup or SME business owners, at what stage should they go for a trademark or copyright according to your experience? Because you're dealing with the business owners who have a different mindsets and they think by IPR is not that much important. And your past experience and now, how are the mindsets of these uh, startups or SME business owners has changed over the years?
See, as to when should they protect their rights, I think by the time when you're aware about your right, that this is the mark or this is the logo that I need to carry forward, or this is a particular technology that will drive my business forward, that concerns my business, that is the core of my business. It is that moment when you should be aware of your IP and you should go for protecting it. Anyways, the name of a company carries very large value. Trademarks and logos have a very important value in the company. So, as and when you are in a position that you suppose that this is a trademark which is very important for my company, you should immediately go for protecting it. And I see now people are getting aware, but they're not about that much aware about their IPs. Few of my clients that I have dealt with initially, so when I started my business in 3 years back. At that time, people before lockdown also, people were like, we are not very keen on protecting IPs as of now, especially the startups. They are no, we are not keen. We will protect, but not now. As of now, our mission is to gain money, not to invest money in something which is not very important for us. They don't understand the values. But once they start losing the rights, once someone else copies their mark, once someone else copies their technology, there is a time they realize, no, it was important to protect my right. Then they come crying to us, kids. We need immediate action. We need immediate action from the court. Take us to the court. Aisa karo, vaisa karo. But things don't happen that way. You have to be protected from the beginning also. You have to be careful from the beginning. That's how you protect your things. People have to. I've dealt with many MSMEs. I've dealt with many startup owners also. They know the value, but they're not ready to invest money. They are like कि नहीं ये तो गवर्नमेंट फीस इतनी लगती है, ये तो टाइम इतना लग रहा है, हम क्यों पैसा लगाएं, हमारा तो ऐसे ही चल जाता है सर काम, इंडिया में तो जुगाड़ से चल जाता है काम, हम देख लेंगे. And once they lose on it, then they come crying back. So I think people now need to realize it little more.
Wow. So, Arnab, given experience with arbitration, how do you see alternative dispute resolution evolving in India's legal IPR system?
Alternate dispute resolution has grown very large and on a very good scale. And in what I see in the coming next 5 or 10 years, IP will also be very much covered by arbitration only. Every agreement that I draft or any agreement that I go through these days has an clause written upfront. Any dispute and every dispute is covered by arbitrations. And now I think it is time that after London and Singapore, India should be the next biggest arbitration hub internationally and globally. With Delhi High Court having an mediation and arbitration center, Hyderabad having an international arbitration center. Courts have also been promoting these arbitration centers. We've been telling clients that instead of going to Singapore or London, if you have to go to arbitration, try it out at Delhi High Court, try it at Hyderabad. Such a beautiful arbitration center it is, with so much experienced people running it. I think India should be next global arbitration hub in come times to come. In next 5 years only, I think it should be done.
Wow,
We look
beautiful.
forward to it.
So, Arnab, who has influenced you or mentored you from the world of IPR?
I have been mentored by many good people. Thankfully, I consider myself very blessed that any place that I've worked till now, I've gone through. I've been mentored by many good people who have shown me the right path. I've never faced a senior or a mentor who's taken me to wrong path or who has demotivated me by saying कि तू नहीं कर सकता या तुझसे नहीं होगा. My mentors, to name a few, the first office in my Delhi was JS Law Chambers, a firm based out of Kalkaji. My senior, Mr. Single, he supported me a lot. Then my biggest breakthrough come in 2014 when I joined RK Dewan and Company. That was completely into IPR, and I'm very very thankful to them. They taught me a lot. They transformed me into IP litigation and IP prosecution. I'm thankful to everyone, Mr. Dewan, Mr. NK Bhattacharya, who is the head of Delhi office. and all the colleagues and peers who I've worked with. I'm really thankful to everyone among them. They've been a great help, and till date also, if I need any help, I can approach them, and they've always helped me out. So I
Wow,
consider myself blessed on this part.
beautiful. And how is technology helping you in your IPR work?
Technology has been always a good help. Be it online meetings, like we've been conducting a meeting for the last few minutes, thanks to technology. See, when I deal with international clients also, be it a video call, be it a discussion on LinkedIn, or be it on any other platform also. Technology is the code in today's world, and people have been very keen on accepting the technology and going forward with it. And being an IPL lawyer, I'm very much fond of technology because patents mean technology means patent in today's world. And people have been very protect. Now the companies have been very protective about them, especially the international clients. They're very much particular about their technologies and getting them protected. So I'm very much keen towards this technology, and I'm looking forward to new technologies that will emerge and help me in my businesses.
Wow. So now let's go to your company, Vox Legal. What's the story behind naming of Vox Legal and how has the journey been so far?
Um, as per the name, a friend of mine suggested me the name. He is the one who actually coined the name, and then I started with him. A friend of mine, Mr. Vinay Yadav, he and I started this together. He was the one who took up this name. His the plan behind taking up this name was basically Vox means voice. So he was that we should be the voice of people. We should be the voice of people who need legal help, so that people who do not understand legal things or who need the help in any of legal way, we can reach out to them through our firm. And it has been the core of our firm since then. And we are keen to help people who need any sort of legal help. We are always there for them.
Beautiful. So now my last question. What advice would you give to young legal professional entering the world of IPR in litigation and prosecution?
See, for young people, first thing is be patient. Patient Patience is the key to everything. Patience is the key to success. First of all, try and learn something. Don't just run after money. I know money is very important. I will never say that money is not important. Money is very important. But when you've entered a profession, to stand up on your legs, you need to learn something. Do whatever you can to learn more and more. जो भी काम मिले, जितना काम मिले, get on to it. When we started the work, thankfully, we were associated with Munshis also, so that we can learn the court skills. While going to IP registries, we were there with the trademark clerks, so that we could learn filing. Because at that time, e-filing was not there. In 2014, when we started IP work, that time we had to go to the Dwarka office sector 14 and file proper application there. E-filing was not introduced at that time. So we had to go there, file applications, take the receipt, come back, then share it with the client, and then follow up for the further proceedings. Everything was not digitized that much. So for young lawyers, I'll say do as much work as you can. Don't think ये काम clerk का होता है. Don't think ये काम मुंशी का ये मेरा नहीं है. Be patient. Be grateful to whatever you can learn, and then start your journey. Don't think कि success 2 दिन में मिल जाएगी. That doesn't happen to anyone. Don't lose patience. Be in the track. One day you'll reach somewhere you want to be. It takes time, but you'll do it with patience.
Beautiful. So now let's go to the next round and understand Arnab as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years, Arnab.
Basically, I belong to a place called Solan based in Himachal. I am a resident of that place. I was brought up, education, everything has taken place there. I completed my law from HV University Shimla, and I passed it in 2012. Since then, I've been working in Delhi. After passing out from my college, I came to Delhi, and since then, I've been in Delhi. My family is still in Himachal. I frequently go there whenever I can, whenever I wish. That's the good thing with my family, that being an independent lawyer, I can always travel back to my home. That's the most beautiful part, and I love being in Himachal. That's a beautiful place to be.
Wow. So since you're from Himachal, share some places to visit and local food to have for viewers out there.
First of all, I start with my hometown, Solan. It's a beautiful
Okay.
place. It's the mushroom city of India and also the tomato city of India. Both are qualities of both are excellent in Solan. You can travel around Solan. There are a lot of places to visit, be it spiritual, be it if you want to see the natural beauty. There are a lot of places you can explore. And for the food, there is a local dish called Siddu, which is a very famous dish in Himachal. You can try it out. Try it out. It's a beautiful dish to have. And there are local many foods like madra, which is a dish made out of rajma. It's very popular in Himachal. You can find it anywhere in any of the eating places in Himachal. Or anyways, you can visit anyone's home. People in Himachal are very fond of visitors. They are very warm when you reach out to them. You can try their dishes out. Apart from Solan, there are many beautiful places like Shimla. I'll suggest people, many people don't know about a place called Kinnaur. It is right at the top of Himachal. A very good and a very beautiful place to visit. A little difficult to reach because the roads are not that good, but it is a beautiful place if you can visit. There is Manali, though of course the world knows about Manali. The world goes to Manali and people will enjoy being in Manali. But apart from Manali, there are also places like Dharamshala, Kangra, Dalhousie, Khajiyar, which are very beautiful and people should visit them. I would recommend these places. There are beautiful places to go. Do try out these places. You will not be disappointed. That I can say.
Beautiful. Okay, let's dive deep. After a long day in court or at work, what's your favorite way to unwind?
I love spending time with my family. My parents are often with me here only. So in case my parents are there, I love spending some time at home with them. If my parents are not there, then I try and reach out to my friends who live nearby only. We can spend some quality time with each other. That I particularly goes. And if I'm very tired, then I just like to fall down and sleep. That's the best way of relaxing for me.
Wow. So, what's one hobby or passion outside of law that people might not expect from you?
I'm a cook, so I love cooking. When I usually on Sundays, I like to cook something, whatever I can get my hand on. Not anything particular, but as and when possible, especially on Sundays, I like spending time in my kitchen cooking something new, and I like doing that for a lot of time.
Wow. So, what's the most memorable book or movie that has influenced your career in law?
Moment. So, movie. There is no movie or book that has. I like reading books, but there's no particular book regarding law which has motivated me. And I don't think there is a movie on law which can motivate me for my career.
Okay, let's go to your reading list. So, which is a book which has made an impact on you and you like the
I
most?
have loved reading Rabindranath Tagore stories by Rabindranath Tagore. He's a
Mhm.
beautiful artist. I've loved reading Jeffrey Archer. I've always admired his writing skills, and I love reading Arthur Conan Doyle, the Sherlock Holmes series. I've been very fond of them. These are the books
Wow.
I really have enjoyed over the course of these many years.
Okay. Suppose you have 1 week away from your IPR work, where would like to go and spend time?
99% it will be some place in either Himachal or Uttarakhand. I love being in hills. I just
Hmm.
whenever I need to get off, I love traveling to hills. I love exploring hills. It might be at my hometown in Himachal, or it can be in any place in Himachal. If it's in Himachal, I just love being in Himachal. I have friends nearly all over Himachal, so I can be well assured of good company in anywhere in Himachal. So that's not a problem for me. I love being in hilly areas where there's a lot of forest area and I can expect snow in winters especially. I love being in places where there is a lot of snowfall to be expected, and I love spending time there. When the courts are also closed, the New Year time, courts are also closed here. So I particularly go at that time to Himachal where I can experience a beautiful snowfall.
What are your goals for 2025, Arnab, professionally and personally?
Professionally, to take my career to new heights, to increase the workload, and to expand my business so that I can add new people to my team and expand my business footprint India and abroad. On personal life, to spend more and more time with family and to explore new places I've not been till now.
Wow. So my last one will be a googly one. Describe
Okay.
Arnab in one line.
To describe me in one line would be a little tough one. Uh, I'm actually all about mood. So I'll say as per my mood. That'll be one line because I am driven by my mood. I have very frequent mood swings, so it depends what my mood is. So if one line I have to give, it's what's my mood. That's
Okay,
I'll put it
fine.
on that way.
Let's have some fun in the next one, the rapid fire round. Copyright or
Okay,
trademark?
trademark.
Okay. Courtroom debates or legal drafting?
Debates, they are next. That's my love.
Wow. Your go-to comfort food?
Bread omelette.
Wow.
I just love that.
Favorite sweet dish from Himachal Pradesh?
Swedish gulab jamun. It's very good in Himachal.
Wow. Your favorite color?
Red.
Your favorite song?
Favorite song is of Kishore Kumar. I love hearing songs of Kishore Kumar. So
Hmm?
there is a particular song which says Akla Chalo. I love hearing that song again and again.
Wow.
There is a Hindi version also of Kishore Kumar. I'm not recollecting the name as of now, but I love hearing Kishore Kumar songs. They're my
Wow.
favorite.
The best career advice you have ever received?
It was from my senior in my early days. The thing I told you earlier, he told me that be patient, be calm and composed, and be grounded. हवा में मत रहो कभी भी. काम करना है, काम सीखो. जितना आप काम करोगे उतना सीखोगे, उतना आगे बढ़ोगे.
Wow. Coffee or chai?
Coffee. Cheers.
Chill. So you did well, Arnab, and here's a gift, which will be autographed and sent to you. So,
Thank
friends,
you.
it was a lovely conversation having with Arnab Ghosh from Himachal Pradesh. He loves his hometown, likes to be in the hills, in nature. So, anyone who wants to be in IP litigation and prosecution, this is the episode. Watch the many more insights Arnab has shared and how he's helping the SME and startup business owners of protecting their IP asset, which is very important in today's day and time because businesses owners don't know when you get hit by someone counterfeiting your goods, your products, your solutions, your services. So, Arnab's contact details will be there in the caption. So, connect with him, take his advice, and protect your IP assets. So, like this, there are 350 plus coffee speakers who have shared their journey, their expertise. Watch those episodes and implement in your lives. And if somebody featured like Arnab, visit our LinkedIn company page, the Emerging India Forum, or our website, theemergingindiaforum.com. Fill in the form. Our team will invite you to have coffee conversation. So take care. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the time. Thank you so much.